Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to PPW High Voltage. We're getting close to the holidays. I'm waiting for my gifts, but I got two. One to my left, one to my right. What more could I ask for? Philip J. Bravado and Julius Kuiper tonight in our main event. Deshaun Pratt returning for injury, taking on the high-flying Neon Ninja, the aerosol assassin. There's only one person we call Facade.
Go Ninja, go down. Deshaun Pratt is taking this victory here tonight. No ring rust from the golden ticket holder, golden briefcase holder, whatever we call it. He is the next PPW heavyweight champion when he cashes that in later, guys.
Well, briefcase, golden ticket, whatever you want to call it, EJ, Deshaun Pratt has it. He's the number one contender. He's back from injury. He hasn't lost his status. That briefcase is good for 365 days.
He may have the briefcase, but tonight he faces the Neon Ninja Facade, and very few people could say that they've got the better of him.
Well, for one thing for sure, that match will be held above that top rope. Go to the refrigerator, grab something cold to drink. How about some eggnog? It's holiday time.
PPW Nation, Tom Mitchell here, and I am here at the debuting Gory. Now, Gory, could you tell us a little bit about yourself? If you don't want to, that's okay.
If you don't know who I am, you soon will. I've been to Mexico, I've been to Canada, I've been all over the United States, but one place I haven't been is PPW. So tonight, Charles Mason, I'll show you and everyone in attendance why I am called the New Age Plague and why I will continue my path to infect the world.
Okay. That's back to you guys.
Introducing first the challenger from the other side of darkness, a weight of 1,000 dead souls. This is Holiday.
Guys, Holiday has made it to PPW High Voltage. An incredibly strange woman, EJ.
It's all right, Bravado. Nothing wrong with a woman being a little strange.
Well, we don't really know too much about Holiday and her intentions in PPW. However, I do know that Christina Marie has got a tough challenge ahead of her. Holiday wrestling all over the world, EJ. And she has made it, as most do, to the PPW ring.
Excited to see what we have in store here.
Well, Holiday, after the PPW Women's Championships, and she's got a very good shot against our PPW Women's Champion, Christina Marie. Marie has been on fire as of late, taking out Mercedes Martinez, taking out Adina Steele. A newfound attitude, if you will. We go up to Paul Bowe with the introduction to the PPW Women's Champion.
Her opponent from Albany, New York. She is the reigning, defending PPW Women's Champion. She is courageous, Christina Marie.
Well, courageous Christina Marie. Don't know how courageous she's been in the last couple months. But Christina Marie walking in here not looking very thrilled to see Holiday in the middle of the ring and not looking too impressed, you might add. Holiday stalking Christina Marie. Marie's got to look over at the other side of that ring and realize that she is in for a contest that she is not used to. EJ, how do you defeat Crazy? Because it's the only thing I can see when I'm looking over at Holiday right now.
Gotta put them down on their back, Bravado. Knock him out cold. That's the only way to beat a crazy person.
I'll keep that in mind as Section D continues to tell people that I should be fired over there across the ringside. Holiday still hasn't gotten up out of the mat. Jeff Carton doesn't know what to expect. Christina Marie taking a win at any approach, or win at any cost approach, should I say. Looking down to that PPW Women's Championship. It could be the last time she hands that to Jeff Carton. We will have to see. Marie drawn to the fans, usually used to getting a lot of applause. And then she attacked Adina Steele after her match, and well, that changed everything. Jeff Carton will hold up the PPW Women's Championship. That is what we are fighting for. Bell about to ring, Holiday taking a look and kissing the title. Odd. Jeff Carton, your senior official here for PPW, trying to get these two squared off.
Just trying to make sense of what's going on in this ring. Jeff Carton checking both women. Carton's nervous.
Oh, we are about to start this match. Christina Marie trying to size up Holiday. Holiday wrestling for Impact Wrestling, Shine, Shimmer. Any women's promotion that is of credibility, Holiday has been in.
Both women lock up. Holiday trying to overpower Christina Marie here. Not an easy thing to do.
Maria powerful woman. Strong bench press. I don't even know what the number is, but it's more than you can handle, EJ, I can tell you that.
Yeah, probably bravado. I'm not even going to argue with that one.
Me either, I can't do it. Lock up, and Holiday getting the test of strength there as Christina Marie is backed up, and we'll see if we get a fair.
Christina Marie taking it easy here. Picking her shots.
Both women feeling out each other, not wanting to make the wrong crucial move this early in the match. Marie showing who's stronger. And Holiday says, I don't care what you look like, let's test the strength.
Going back to the Greco-Roman knuckle lock.
Both women jockeying for position here. And now Holiday looking like she's getting the best of Marie, Marie is the small of Marie's back on Holiday's left knee.
This is why those bridge exercises are so important in professional wrestling. An essential move, a back bend, a bridge, whatever you want to call it. There you go, Christina Marie back on this one.
Well, Christina Marie says Holiday's disgusting. Complaining to Jeff Carton. I don't know what Carton can do about that. Holiday coming back on Christina Marie.
Hip toss there. Scoop and a slam.
Marie withering in pain. You see the look on her face. Holiday staying right on the PPW Women's Champion. And as I say that, she takes a couple seconds to gloat. Christina Marie gets out of the ring. Smart thing to be doing by the champion who's crawling over here on the arena floor.
Absolutely, just trying to buy herself some time, but Holiday is right back on top of her here.
Holiday wants it silent. Slap right across, and Christina Marie looked annoyed, to say the least, at Holiday.
Holiday right back on top of Christina Marie. I thought they were coming right on our laps.
So did I.
Well, I know, I saw you get excited.
Well, Ultimate equalizer, Christina Marie letting out some frustration on Holiday right out in front of us. Look out, Frank.
I'll tell you what, this one's evolving into just a straight up Scranton street fight here.
It really is not too much technicality being shown by either woman, EJ. Very good point. And in that, I don't know who has the advantage. Holiday not going to continue the non-scientific wrestling and just beating Christina Marie as she lay there. Big move here, and oh, down! Holiday taking every second to tell these fans she's going to be the next PPW Women's Champion. Throws Christina Marie right out in front of us. Marie.
What?
Well, Marie said she hated you. I don't know.
She said you guys.
Well, that's
you
what
guys.
she was talking to you.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Marie down on the... Thought they were coming after the computer, EJ. I was running.
Yeah, making me nervous here, Bravado.
Christina Marie looks at Jeff Carden with a disgusted look. Don't we all? Throwing right down to the hardest part of the ring.
Some of us respect the officials here in
please.
PPW.
Come on.
Bravado. Yeah, who am I kidding? I'm just kidding. Of course we have to respect our officials. Jeff Carden down to the mat. Only a 2 count.
Christina Marie almost got counted out herself. Lackadaisically getting into the ring, 9 seconds. Carden almost getting down to 10. That did not happen. Christina Marie still jawing with these fans.
Blatant choke across that middle rope. She went to 5, Carden broke it up.
Carden and Christina Marie getting into it. Christina Marie should not waste her time with Jeff Carden, as giving Holiday seconds to get back into this match. Marie.
Christina Marie staying on top of her opponent here. Hard Irish whip to the corner, big splash. Christina Marie with the scoop and a slam.
Now, Christina Marie doesn't think she's going to get a 3 count there. She just wants to annoy Holiday. She wants her to, it's kind of like a test. Let's see how close we are to getting this done. That was 2 3/4. Christina Marie has to think about wrapping this one up now, as she's got Holiday on her heels.
Both women back up to the vertical base. Hard whip to the corner. Christina Marie catches herself.
Well, great move by Holiday too. Hits the corner and then just lets her body fall. As to not let Christina Marie do a follow-up move, so important. Chops from Holiday on Christina Marie. Marie gets tired of it and plants Holiday in the middle of the ring. Carden down. 2 3/4 again. Holiday showing she wants this PPW Women's Championship badly, EJ.
Absolutely. Christina Marie, though, as you said, kind of unveiling a new attitude over the past few months. You have to wonder if it's aiding her or if it's going to be to her detriment. Can't argue with results, though, Bravado. She is holding that gold as of now.
Well, she picked up that win and picked up that gold with a win, should I say, over Mercedes Martinez. A PPW Heat Blast in the elements. Very hot in that arena last month, EJ. You wouldn't know anything about it. You were surfing on the sun.
I was surfing on the concrete, Bravado.
Marie wearing down Holiday. Holiday looking like, well, look at the look on Holiday's face, trying to reach for the bottom purple rope. Christina Marie and her strength holding her back, causing more damage, and Holiday's there. She almost needed to get there in order to stay in this match. Carden checking on Holiday. Talking to Christina Marie. Marie's going to jaw with him. Marie does not like Carden tonight, that's for sure.
Christina Marie doesn't like anybody, Phil Bravado.
Well, she likes me.
You're delusional.
What?
You're delusional.
Well, I heard you, you know.
Yeah.
I was hoping you'd change your opinion of me. Bad chance of that happening. Both women down on the mat. Holiday trying to get the strength. Carden up to 7. Now is up to 7, excuse me. Holiday up to her feet and stalking Christina Marie. Marie doesn't know where Holiday is. Nice lariat from Holiday. Following it up with another one. Kick to the face, nothing special about that, but it still gets the damage done to Christina Marie. Marie looking like she's in trouble. Holiday plants her. Holiday wondering what she has to do, EJ, to put Christina Marie out of this match. And this might be it. Marie slips out.
Kicked her right in the arm there. That could be dangerous. Didn't stop Christina Marie at all, though.
Marie says it's over. Carden down. 2 3/4. Jeff Carden doing his best Richard Nixon impression.
I am not a crook.
Christina Marie looks frustrated, EJ. What does she got to do to put out Holiday here?
Something big in store here. No, Holiday fights out.
Oh, and they hit Carden.
It's the best thing I've seen all night.
Holiday's gonna pin Marie. 1, 2, 3. You can count to 20. If Jeff Carden's not counting, it doesn't count. Fans wondering what is going on here.
He has no idea. He doesn't even know which way his chair's supposed to be facing.
Holiday trying to revive Jeff Carden. Seeing her chance at winning the PPW championship slip away.
Christina
And wait
Marie,
a minute.
over in the corner, has her hand on that belt. Oh no, with the belt.
Marie waffled Holiday. Holiday laying out in the middle of the ring. You said knock him out cold, and Christina Marie just did.
That's what you have to do with a crazy person, Bravado.
Here is your winner, and still PPW Women's Champion, Courageous Christina Marie.
Congratulations, Christina.
Marie picking up a big victory, mocking Holiday on her way out. And Christina Marie lives to tell another day. She's going home to Albany with the PPW Women's Championship. Impressive match here on PPW High Voltage. We're ending episode 100 right here. Ending episode 100. Hopefully another 100 in store here for PPW High Voltage. Thank you so much for watching. For Paul Bowe, who's out there, well, I don't know.
Does this mean
probably
we get
flying.
syndication rights now?
We
Does this mean
could.
I can retire?
We're getting Dave Yost to try to get something handled over there at WYLN. I guess we got some jabroni that works here that has a brother that works over there. I don't know what's going on.
Where are my syndication checks, Paul Bowe? This is 100 episodes. I want my royalties.
You guys, how about Holiday just got their shaft by Carden? That was terrible. Terrible. I don't know.
Well, Holiday out of here. Christina Marie will retain.
Oh, Deshaun, welcome back, man. Great seeing you. Hey, Deshaun. What's up?
Well, welcome back to PPW High Voltage. Jason Gory on the way to the ring and making his PPW debut. Charles Mason already in it.
And what in the name of God is this, Phil Bravado? Chills. You can feel the chills in this arena as this man came out. What is his deal? I am getting bad feelings from this.
You know, I visited his merch table. That was a mistake. I left there a little bit more confused than when I got there. I left there a little bit more intimidated than when I got there. This man's fast. He's crazy. Paul Bowe's kicking Freddie Akers right out of
Freddie
here.
Akers tried to slip into another match here on commentary. Paul Bowe gave him the boot.
Jason Gory, very well-decorated athlete. Going to give up some size to Charles Mason. We know all about Charles Mason. We're going to have to find out what Jason Gory does here in a PPW ring.
Look at the blank stare from Jason Gory. He is all business right now.
Well, I don't know where Jason Gory was throughout the night. I did not see him. He was in some dark region of the building.
This is not the kind of guy you want wandering around in the shadows of a school.
Well, it's funny because when he was back in the backstage, he was headed out to the ring. People just kind of split away from him, not wanting to connect eyes, not wanting to accidentally brush up against him.
Maybe he's just misunderstood Bravado. I mean,
Well,
if
I
he's
would
going to
say
come
that.
out and clean the ring with Charles Mason, then I'm a fan.
Mason, he looks like he saw a ghost.
Well, what would you describe this as?
I think it's more of a ghoul than a ghost.
Right to the side headlock, Gory wrenching it in. Mason down on one knee, excuse me. Sends him for the ride. Dropped down by Mason. Mason ducks out of dodge.
Well, Charles Mason's going to play some head games with Jason Gory. Gory can come out here and dress however he wants, but Charles Mason still has the intellect. Still wants to have that mental advantage. Action very fast here. Mason catches him. Gory with the reversal.
Say, so far, evenly matched opponents here. Gory coming out on the upper hand on that exchange. Oh, yeah, there's no biting.
Oh, when all else fails, you just bite the guy's finger off.
This is like 90s heavyweight boxing here.
Look, Gory walking that rope.
What balance.
Beautiful head scissor takeover by Gory. Mason again.
Mason wants nothing to do with what's in the ring right now.
Would
Jason
you?
Gory. Tell you what, I like this guy, Phil Bravado.
Charles Mason ducking, quite literally.
Unorthodox style, very effective though. Biting him again, look at that. Mason rolling back into the ring. Gory, big shoulder, coming in, twisting his way down. Mason holds on.
Mason trying to lose his balance. A double stomp right to the solar plexus by Charles Mason.
Mason said nobody puts their teeth on him.
Mason scooping him up. Big slam. Big suplex by Mason. Floats over, shoulders down, and a kick out again at 2.
An intelligent move from Charles Mason, just seeing how it ends. Cover him in the middle of the ring and see what happens. Crazy things have happened, especially in a PPW ring.
Phil, with such an odd style that Gory possesses, that unorthodox style, what would your strategy be going into something like this?
If I'm Charles Mason, I'm doing exactly what he's doing. He's trying to get under the skin of Gory. He's trying to play the head games. He has to use his size, quite honestly. Charles Mason needs that little aggressive streak that we've seen him. And as you see, Charles Mason not shaven. I talked to him earlier tonight, said he's going through a little bit of a rough patch right now, losing the last 2 matches, one to a kid, and then the other one to the #1 contender. Mason's not in a good place right now. You're looking at 2 people that are absolutely out of their own minds.
Well, sometimes you have to change things up a little bit before you can go forward. History waits for no one, as they say. Mason going with a little bit of beard. You see that a lot of times in the NHL and hockey season. They grow playoff beards. EJ, I don't know what your excuse is, but anyway, Mason going to go take a little bit of that style. Turkey hunting, big whip to the ropes. Hard Gory. Here comes Mason charging in. Up and over. Ducks wildly, misses wildly in there. Mason with that innovative offense springboards him right off that rope. And here's the springboard now. Double drop kick back to the shoulder blade. Knocks Gory across the ring. Shoulders down, a handful of rope by Charles Mason.
Tell you what, Charles Mason is really looking to pick up a victory here. He hasn't been, his win-loss record here at PPW hasn't been the best over the past few months, but he's looking to redeem himself here. Very impressive athlete, if I say so myself, and that's what we're seeing here, especially when he dials it up to 10 in a match like this.
You know, earlier you asked me what Charles Mason's strategy should be. It should be what he just did off the top rope. Look at the full bend in the legs coming right in to Jason Gory on the replay there. And
my strategy against Gory will be an exorcism.
You might like that.
Jawjacker from Gory there.
Gory being resourceful there.
Backed into the corner, catches Gory. Big slap across the chest. Mason keeping the pressure up on Gory here. All the way on the top rope, looking to set up for a superplex. Gory's gonna block it, hold on to that top turnbuckle.
Oh, we say it all the time, the momentum will change from that top rope, and Jason Gory perched.
Oh, man, running knee by Mason. Oh, man, how about some chin music right there? Both men dueling pianos. They only have that down in Orlando at City Walk Boulevard. We have it here tonight at Honesdale. Gory and Mason both give each other some free dental exams. Here comes Charles Mason, nobody home. Gory, running knee, sends him for the ride. There goes Mason, hard to the corner. Oh, Gory again with that lariat. Gory's a small guy, but I'll tell you what, he packs a big wallop. Look at that step up insecurity by Gory. Gory now coming into his own. Oh, man, planted him like a palm tree in the Sunshine State. Floats over, side press, hooks the leg, and a kick out of 2.
And referee slapping his hand down 3 times, however, noticing the shoulder of Charles Mason slipping up just in time.
I'll tell you what, Gory really making an impact here at PPW. No pun intended, as we are fresh off our Impact debut at Holy Family. Look at this, Gory up missed. Oh, Mason kicked him right behind the shoulder blade. Gory swings that foot, hits him right in the side of the head. Look at this. Oh, man, death to all.
Oh, in the middle of the ring, too. Charles Mason.
Man. What?
The shoulder was up before the hand hit.
Absolutely great call.
Mason looking over at commentator row, almost to ask us, how is this still going on?
Now we saw the shoulder come up. We have that view even with the mat.
It's going to take a lot more than that to take out Jason Gory here. Gory coming in with some acclaim here to PPW. A lot of fans saying that he was the one they were looking forward to seeing the most here tonight.
Again with the biting.
Gory's a savage. And a knee, another knee. Martial arts style kick right across the face, paintbrushing him, slammed him down into the 2 knees, shoulders down, east-west cover. Oh man, he almost put Mason away.
What a strategy by Jason Gory. You think he's just kicking him randomly? He's not. He's not. He knows where his legs are hitting Charles Mason from every which way.
Went for the double foot stomp, no one home, no water in the pool. Mason with the discus. Look at this, winds him up. Gory. Right with his head to the mat. That should be it.
Oh, and Charles Mason grabbing the rope for extra leverage. Go up to Paul Bush.
Winner, the Billionaire Playboy, Charles Mason.
Well, Charles Mason picking up an impressive victory over Jason Gory, the debuting Jason Gory. Paul, what are your thoughts?
Well, Phil, he had a handful of purple rope. The referee did not see it. He was blocked. Jason Gory, a very, very impressive debut. Gave Charles Mason all he can handle here tonight on PPW High Voltage. Charles Mason has his sights set in 2020 to regain some more PPW gold. How can you put your foot on the hands on the ropes like that? Terrible.
I'll tell you what. This one may have ended. Oh, come on.
You slob.
I took my weekly shower already. I'm all wet. I'll tell you what, I'm all wet, but coming up next, we have Deshaun Pratt versus Facade with Danny Moe at his side.
Should be one for the PPW archives there. Going to be a great one there. Gory, look at that. He just spit right into the face of a fan at ringside. Charles Mason, he doesn't care.
He wasn't cool, Paul. Oh, wait, wrong guy.
You know what? That's how these billionaires are. They don't care about us common folk. Let them go back to the locker room.
PPW Nation, Tom Mitchell here with the new Tag Team Champions, the main event. Now, tonight, guys, you're going against one of the teams that actually helped you win the championships, the Sambo Show. How does that affect your strategy at all going into the contest?
The Sambo Show, Punk Rock All-Stars, they all got their piece in helping SPF when Sense of Slaughter was attacking them after their match. But that doesn't reflect on us. We did what we had to do to bring these PPW tag team titles back home. Sense of Slaughter hijacked these titles from the tag team division. We did what we had to do to bring them back. That doesn't stop us from defending these titles and keeping them as long as we can.
Anywhere, everywhere, main event defends the PPW Tag Team Champions.
So as for Sambo, much respect to both of them. Great friends. But that doesn't mean that the main event is going to take it easy. Lion! Onward!
Welcome back to PPW High Voltage main event time. Deshaun Pratt on his way to the ring. Paul Bowe ready to introduce him. We will go up to Mr. Bowe. He's got the first competitor here in this match. Well, earlier tonight, guys, we've seen Deshaun Pratt enter the building for the first time in months. And he was excited, EJ. A lot of people in the locker room not exactly excited to see Mr. Pratt.
No, he was kind of just, you know, he has that attitude about him, kind of just brushing off. Some people were actually happy to see him back from an injury, but when your ego gets in the way, what are you going to do, Bravado?
Well, you know, Deshaun Pratt's attitude a few months ago started when he tagged with Casey Navarro. Casey Navarro showing his skills to the PPW Nation. Deshaun Pratt seeing that as a direct competition, a direct insult, telling the young man, hey, listen, we have a match to win together. Stop showing off. Deshaun Pratt's not picked up a lot of friends since then. Back up to Paul Bowe.
Deshaun Pratt's trying to fight a little girl in the front row over there.
I think our DJ's asleep at the wheel.
It was a long ride up here to Homestead, so it might be a little, dreary from that ride. Go, DJ, go.
I was born an Ninja Warrior, and I had to prove myself to all ninjas that I'm the best around.
Well, Facade here with Danny Moe coming out to take on Deshaun Pratt, and let's be honest, what's worth the price of admission here this week? Spray paint, aerosol cannon all over the place. Facade and Danny Moe here at PPW making a name for themselves.
And Danny Moe just made her wrestling debut a few weeks ago. In the ring, I asked her how it went. She said she's still standing.
Doesn't surprise me, Danny Moe, obviously an athlete just like...
Much like yourself.
I wasn't going to say that. I was going to say like the Neon Ninja Facade, a pure athlete. This one is going to be determined up in the stratosphere, folks.
Well,
don't blink for a minute.
It is your high voltage main event of the evening. Is the Christmas season, the time for giving, and we're giving you a main event that you will not see anywhere else. Going to be absolutely Fantastic. Crowd chanting, "Go Ninja." Deshaun Pratt returning for injury. He don't want to hear it. He doesn't care.
When you're gone for a couple months, guys, people tend to forget about you. It doesn't matter how good you are. It doesn't matter how bad you are.
Someone take EJ out of here.
Deshaun Pratt wants people
wait,
to remember. Would you idiots shut up? Deshaun Pratt wants people to remember him. A good way to do that, a victory over the Neon Ninja Facade here tonight.
Facade, one of the most popular superstars, not only here at PPW, but on the entire independent wrestling circuit today.
Absolutely, both men well traveled. This one's going to be a good one. We've circled this one all week on ppwwrestling.com. And welcome back from Facade. Gets a sharp back turn by Deshaun Pratt. Pratt wants nothing of it. We're finally ready to start this one.
Here we go, collar and elbow tie up, both men jockeying for position. Facade down on one knee, trying to create that extra leverage. Deshaun reverses it. Right into that arm lock, now winds up the wrist. Trying to keep Facade grounded here for the time being. Facade so versatile, travels the world. Told me tonight he's going back to Pittsburgh. Tomorrow he's in Chicago.
It's always great to get the question of where are you going next from him.
I'll tell you where I'm going, my couch. I ain't moving from there.
Ball's going back to Hazleton. Be jealous.
Absolutely, Facade trying to wrench it in. Deshaun winds him up.
Come to a bit of a stalemate here in the middle of the ring. On the early goings of this match.
Both men trying to feel each other out. Nice takeover by Deshaun Pratt.
Paul Boat, golden ticket holder Deshaun Pratt.
Absolutely. Briefcase was shattered last month. So we're on order a new briefcase. Maybe Bravado could find us one.
I think you're going to rummage one up.
Collar and elbow tie up again.
Guys, every night we do this stuff, the people in the back are like, oh, you know, this is the match I got to watch. This is the match I got to huddle around the TV for. This one is the match that everybody in the back is looking forward to, including, I dare say, all three of us, as this was one of the better ones we have here in Honesdale tonight.
Absolutely. You could see some superstars up in the rafters taking a peek, if you know where to look, Bravado, in this matchup.
Nice tip up by Facade into the Lucha arm drag.
Facade in control, but Deshaun Pratt with the reversal here, sweeps the legs.
Facade drops down. Pratt to the ropes, leapfrog by Facade, roll through by Deshaun, hip up by Facade, sends him for the ride, right into the Lucha arm drag of his own. Facade saying, Pratt saying, anything you do, I can do better. Rolls through, sends him for the ride, and the Ninja
with a deep arm drag.
Look at this, rolls him up into the one leg, into the bridge. Kick out by Facade and mile a minute action here. Goes for the Oklahoma roll.
Jeff Carden's hands got to be about ready to fall off.
Look at this.
You know what? Deshaun Pratt is doing a great job, even though he was just on the receiving end of that cover. He's doing a great job at keeping the Neon Ninja grounded where he is the least effective. But just because he likes to go high flying doesn't mean he can't take you down on the mat. Facade, a very well-rounded athlete.
Well, Deshaun Pratt not liking what the fans at ringside are saying.
Are they saying little Kevin?
Little Kevin.
I think you're referring to Kevin Hart, aren't they?
That's what I thought.
He does look like him a little bit.
Well, to each their own. You never know what these fans are going to come up with next.
Facade hard whip into the corner. Pratt has him measured, charging in. Facade up and over.
Facade baiting Deshaun Pratt.
Took the bait. Look at this. Talk about core strength. Facade bouncing back over.
I think Casey Navarro is probably the only rival for Facade who can control their body the best in PPW. Facade, amazing control of his body.
Absolutely, that comes, I mean,
this.
he's in excellent shape. You could grate cheese on his abdomen.
Uh-oh. Facade is looking to take flight.
Danny Moe's going to try to encourage him. I don't know if he needs that.
Look at this. He's
Santa
going
better
up.
watch out.
Oh, man. Facade got cut right off by Deshaun Pratt. Now both men outside the ring. Cartwheel by Pratt. Down hard. Oh, super kick right to the rib cage.
Absolutely. That's one way to soften up that rock hard core of Facade is a super kick right to the midsection.
You can see that hurt Facade there as they're right in front of commentators.
Absolutely. I'm
row
getting
here.
nervous here.
We got injured people
I'm getting
over here.
nervous. Right
Oh,
on commentators row.
Pratt's just vicious here as he's laying it in.
You know, Deshaun Pratt doesn't look like he's got an ounce of ring rust on him, guys. Taking it to Facade, in control of this match right now. Danny Moe looks on from the opposite corner of the ring, very concerned.
That's because Deshaun Pratt is not the type of competitor to let himself get rusty. He saw that time out of the ring as a way to improve his game and to get into better shape, and that's exactly what he did. He is looking in excellent shape, even better than when he left. Facade on the receiving ends of those boots from Pratt. Pratt in full control here.
Nothing scientific about what's going on with Pratt right now. Buying himself some time, though.
This is where you want Facade on his back in the middle of the ring.
Absolutely.
Blatant choke there with the boot. Cardin's going to break that up.
You know, it's a 3 count here. He's not going to get disqualified, and he's going to reap the rewards later on in this match. Cutting off the wind to Facade. Deshaun Pratt yelling out at the crowd. Sorry, EJ.
Absolutely yelling at Danny Moe saying, mind your own business. She said, my man is my business.
Well, you can see the spit flying out of Facade's mouth.
Pratt in the later stages of this match in firm control. Jeff Carden asking Facade
Tell you what,
if he wants to have this one.
I've never seen Facade in this kind of situation before.
Well, he's keeping him grounded, EJ. He's keeping his frequent flyer miles not used. And I'll tell you what, that's a big key. You've got to keep Facade on the mat.
Deshaun Pratt, much of the same strategy involved, not to the degree of Facade, more of a rounded out individual, but definitely possesses that aerial move.
Oh, spine buster.
That aerial moveset, he is really trying to get a good defensive strategy here, and he has so far.
Match recovered, no. Tell you what, that spine buster, you really saw Pratt contort his body. And to get the most momentum, you see on the spine buster, like even when Arn Anderson used to deliver it, listen to his podcast earlier in the week, he said he'd catch him on one side, twist his body on the other to maximize the impact into the mat, and that's exactly what Deshaun Pratt did.
You know, those textbook maneuvers like that, they may be simple, but they're highly effective when applied correctly.
You talk about poking the bear. He's really, really trying to intimidate Facade. Oh, man! Caught him with the springboard right to the side of the head.
Nothing textbook about that.
In a split of a second, Facade can change the course of this match. Danny Moe getting involved now, trying to get her man willed up to his feet. She knows this is do or die time in this type of match, especially against a competitor as skilled as Deshaun Pratt is.
You can see Facade feeding off of the energy from this PPW audience.
Man, again, look at this.
Facade welcoming Deshaun Pratt to punch him in the face, only to block.
I wish one of you would offer that to me.
You couldn't hit me.
You're right, I could. I'd kiss you. It's Christmas time. It's a season of giving.
I'll take
Hip
punch.
up into the heel kick.
I'll take the punch gladly.
Well, you're not going to want to take this. Facade is getting ready.
And this is what these folks paid money to see here tonight. Look at that!
Wow!
Facade taking flight here in Honesdale.
Danny Moe beside herself running around the outside of the ring. These two feed off each other better than any manager-wrestler combo I've seen.
Better than Ryan Race and any of his cronies.
Wow.
Probably since Macho Man and Miss Elizabeth, if I may say so myself.
Honestly, a good comparison here for PPW.
Facade going for the springboard cutter. Only got a little bit slipped off. Floats over, shoulders down. Kick out by Pratt at 2.
Facade showing frustration here, pounding the mat, wanted a 3 there, wanted to put down Deshaun Pratt, as you mentioned earlier in the entrance, the golden ticket holder here in PPW.
Don't forget, he can cash in anytime, any place. You never know.
Golden ticket good for 365 solid PPW working days.
Oh, man! Was that a tooth that just came out?
Well, Bo, it may be winter, but you know where he's going to be spending his summer.
Camp Chip-a-Tooth, baby.
It's as if EJ puts the bowling pins down and you throw the ball.
Set him up and knock him down.
Deshaun Pratt wasting a lot of valuable time right now talking to this crowd here in Honesdale.
Crowd going crazy here for Facade, trying to get behind their man here in Honesdale. Deshaun Pratt up into the fireman's carry with Facade.
As you mentioned a little bit ago, EJ, and you could see the boys up in the corner of the rafters, up in the shadows of the building, watching this one.
Look at the look on the face of Deshaun Pratt. He don't even know where he is. Stumbling to the corner. Facade looking to go coast to coast.
Honesdale, I even think they have an airport to alert.
Oh,
yes!
he nailed Carden! He nailed Carden!
Jeff Carden just got his face kicked off, and I don't know if anyone here is sad.
2, 3.
A resourceful move by Deshaun Pratt, throwing Jeff Carden right into the way of danger. Facade obviously could not control how he came down off that top rope, kicking Jeff Carden right in the
He's
face.
hurt. There's the spinning heel kick by Pratt, but there's no ref. Look at him. He looks like he ate a banana sideways with that grin on his face. Kicking him in the back. Maybe referee Pat will come out of the back. He might be on lunch break. Oh, no. Oh, no. No.
He can't do that.
Deshaun Pratt hearing it from the fans here in Honesdale. He's about to spray paint the Neon Ninja.
Where have we seen this before?
Danny Moe's gonna take the spray can. Gonna toy with Deshaun Pratt. Pratt angry that he can't get it from Danny Moe.
Well,
Moe mocking him. Wait a minute.
look. Oh, no.
Bringing her into the ring.
He wouldn't dare hit a woman.
You know, she's armed with that. She knows how to use that spray paint.
It's like spraying away the bugs. Oh!
Meanwhile, guys, she's buying Facade a lot of time.
Come on, Deshaun Pratt. There's no need for this. You got caught cheated.
Look
Wait
at
a
this.
minute.
Look at that.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
man. She planted him right in the middle of the ring, trying to revive Facade.
Very smart move to go right over to Facade in record time.
You know what?
Then go right over to the official, guys.
Could I just comment on that? Was a beautiful tornado DDT there. Planted Deshaun Pratt directly on the top of his head. She does that better than a lot of the boys in the back, if I say so myself.
And as Paul referenced earlier, making her debut, last week?
Absolutely.
What will she do with a month?
Crowd chanting, go Ninja, go Ninja, go. He got Danielle. Danny again, backs him to the corner.
Now Facade going to take care of his woman.
Oh, blow.
Shot to the peninsula.
Oh, and
south of the
Carden
equator.
saw it. Carden saw the whole
That was
thing.
terrible.
Carden saw the whole thing.
Come on, Deshaun Pratt.
Let me go get the call from Carden.
Deshaun Pratt, EJ is going to rob these people in Honesdale of what was a perfectly great match here.
That's like coming out, waking up, and seeing no presents under your tree. Jeff Carden came out from a stupor and saw the low blow.
Well, you know, Deshaun Pratt's, well, we'll go up to Paul Bowe.
Has disqualified Deshaun Pratt, your winner, the Neon Ninja, Facade.
Well, Facade's going to pick up the victory here on PPW High Voltage, EJ. A night that we saw Charles Minson and Gory go at it. We see Deshaun Pratt and Facade in our main event. Deshaun Pratt doesn't care one bit about this DQ, guys.
No, he doesn't care.
I think Deshaun Pratt just got frustrated and did what he thought he had to do for the win.
Well, I'll tell you what, I know one guy that's getting coal in his stocking this year, and that's Deshaun Pratt. I'm Paul Bowe for Phil Bravado and Julius Kuiper. Thank you for watching PPW High Voltage. Happy holidays. Solo Spaceman up next.